again, Madam Gracious Kanzini from Educare. My student, I hope you are doing well. My Form 4 student, we are proceeding with our chemistry session series, whereby we are proceeding with our topic, which is all about non-metal and their compound. My student, in the previous session, katika series za sessions zilizopita tuliona kuhusiana na introduction of non-metal and their whole concept, but also tulianza kudiscuss the first non-metal, which is chlorine, ambapo tuliona properties of chlorine, tuliona the whole uses of chlorine, tuliona categories za chlorine katika chemical property and physical property and so forth. Now my students, today we are going to look at the compound, the compound of chlorine, kwa sababu topic yetu inatu guide or inatuonyesha kwamba we are discussing the non-metal and their compound. Now we are going to see the compound of our first non-metal we started to discuss, which is chlorine. Na compound yake ni hydrogen chloride. So we are going to look on hydrogen chloride. I hope you will enjoy, and let's just start now. Hydrogen chloride gas, hydrogen chloride gas is the compound of chlorine and hydrogen. Kwamba hii ni compound ambayo iko made up of two elements. We have the chlorine and we have the hydrogen. So once it reacts or once it becomes a compound is where we can have the substance of two or more substances combined together in a fixed ratio or defined ratio. So tunaenda kuona kwamba hii hydrogen chloride gas ni compound ambayo ipo katika mchanganyiko wa hydrogen vile vile na chlorine. So its formula is HCl. Kwamba formula yake, chemical formula yake, it is HCl. My Form 4 student, I hope mmejua ni jinsi gani ya kuandika chemical formula. Hamna haja kwanza kuelaborate au kudemonstrate jinsi ya kuandika chemical formula hapa, kwa sababu you have learned in your previous level, class levels. For instance, when you are in Form 2, mlidevelop hii kwenye chemical formulas, mlijifunza jinsi ya kuandika chemical formulas and so forth. Kwa hiyo hii HCl hapa wewe kwako ni very understandable na unaelewa imeandikwaje, imekuwaje. I hope you know, and that's why I love you. Now let us see how we can prepare the hydrogen chloride gas. Kwamba hydrogen chloride gas kuna namna ya kuiandaa, and hydrogen chloride gas can be prepared in the laboratory by reacting rock salt. Kwamba first of all we have to understand that kwamba hizi compounds of metal, hizi compounds of non-metal zinaweza kuwa prepared in the laboratory. Kwamba tunaweza tukatumia different setups, tukaziprepare, tukaziandaa, tukazizalisha na zikawa usable, useful katika our daily activity, or to enhance other reaction to take place. So for instance, this hydrogen chloride gas yenyewe inakuwa produced in laboratory by reacting rock salt, ambayo tunapongelea rock salt usio kasema ni mwamba, ni chumvi ya mwamba. No, tunaongelea ile sodium chloride, which we call it the table salt, ambayo inakuwa katika crystals, inakuwa katika vile vichembe, na mostly tunaitumia kule nyumbani. Table salt, katika common name tunasema table salt. So here tumetumia rock salt ambayo ni sodium chloride. Ambayo hii sodium chloride ambayo hapa tumeita rock salt ina react with concentrated sulfuric acid to give sodium hydroxide, sulfate and hydrogen chloride gas. Hii ndo simple way and a simple mechanism of how to prepare the hydrogen chloride gas in the laboratory. Just taking the sodium chloride ambayo ni table rock or table salt, tuna react na sulfuric acid, hydrogen sulfate. There we are going to have the sodium hydrogen sulfate, this one aqueous solution, sorry my student. And we are going to have the hydrogen chloride gas, which is gas which exists as gas form. Now this is a setup which is used in the preparation of hydrogen chloride gas in the laboratory. So we have a retort stand which supports our apparatus here. So this is the little stand ambayo ina support this round bottom conical flask as you see here, ambapo kwenye hii round bottom flask hapa ndani tuna hii rock salt. We have our crystals of sodium chloride, but here also we have this funnel. We have this funnel ambayo hii funnel ndo hapa tunaingiza au tunamimina this concentrated sulfuric acid, ili sulfuric acid ikareact na hii rock salt ili tukaweza kupata what we need or what we want to prepare, ambayo actually is hydrogen chloride gas. So but here in this funnel we have a tap, this one aka kadude aka kama ka cork vile. So hapa kanatumika ku adjust, we can able to adjust it, kwamba okay, this one concentrated sulfuric acid inaweza ingia kwa kiasi gani, tunaingiza kidogo kidogo. So you adjust, unatumia hiki kikoki kufungua kama unapofungua bomba, koki ya bomba la maji nyumbani, the way unafungua. So is where you can adjust this one. But also this is setted with this delivery tube up to gas jar here. So this is gas jar, and after this reaction taking place, gas jar as usual, kwamba hii ni apparatus ambayo mainly purpose yake ni collection of gases. So tutakuja collecting our hydrogen chloride gas here in the gas jar. So this is just a simple setup ambayo inaweza kutumika katika kuandaa au katika laboratory preparation of this hydrogen chloride gas. Now my student, let us see the physical properties of hydrogen chloride gas. Kwamba huyu compound of non-metal ana sifa zipi za physical. First is hydrogen chloride is a colorless gas, kwamba yenyewe ni colorless gas. We can't see kwamba hii ni ya kijani, ni nyeusi, ni nyeupe, ni ya njano, ni nyekundu, sijui ni ya yanga, and so forth. So it is a colorless gas, but also it has a pungent choking smell and the sharp taste of acid, kwamba yenyewe ni very sharp taste to the acid, but also ina hii choking smell, the choking, yani harufu yake pia inakuwa haina tofauti na ile irritating smell ya chlorine non-metal. So here kwa sababu tunaangalia the compound ya non-metal wa chlorine, so the smell inakuwa the same, so it is choking smell. Another is dry hydrogen chloride gas does not affect dry blue litmus paper. Okay, kwamba katika hydrogen chloride kwamba dry hydrogen chloride gas ikiwa ni dry, haina moist yoyote, no changes of the litmus paper. Kwa hiyo the litmus paper will remain blue. Lakini tuliona kwamba kama ni moist kwenye chlorine inabadilika, ina turn into red. Litmus paper ina turn into red. Lakini kwa sababu inakuwa ni dry, no reaction will take place, it remain the same vile vile. So hydrogen chloride gas does not burn and it is extinguishes a burning wooden split, kwamba yenyewe haiburn. This one does not burn and also inakuwa extinguishing a burning wooden split. Another is this hydrogen chloride, it is about 1.25, yani 1.25 times denser than air. So I don't know, this is according to scientists, they tried to prove this, but wanasema kwamba yenyewe denser than air ni 1.25. It is about 1.25 times the denser of than air. Thus it is collected by downward delivery or upward displacement of air, kwamba kama ni denser than air, I mean that lazima watatumia upward displacement or the downward delivery of downward delivery method. Kama tulivyoona kwenye ile setup, lazima ile delivery lazima ile downward delivery method iwe involved. Another is chemical properties of hydrogen chloride gas. Sasa baada ya kuona physical properties, lazima tuangalie the category of chemical properties, kwamba chemical properties inakuwaje. So the chemical properties of hydrogen chloride gas, the first one is hydrogen chloride gas dissolve in water to form hydrochloric acid, kwamba hydrogen chloride gas yenyewe sifa yake ya kwanza kikemikali ina dissolve kwenye maji. Ikidissolve kwenye maji, kutoka kwenye gas tunaenda kupata hydrochloric acid ambayo inakuwa ni solution kama unavyoona hapa. This is hydrochloric acid, lakini here is a gas na ina exist kama hydrogen chloride gas, lakini pale tu ambapo ina dissolve kwenye maji tunaenda kupata solution nao ambayo sasa ndo hydrochloric acid. Another is hydrogen chloride gas react with ammonia gas to form ammonium chloride, kwamba yenyewe ina react with ammonium gas, inaenda kupatikana ammonium chloride ambayo yenyewe inakuwa ni dense white film, inakuwa na white film ambayo this is HCl, this is ammonia. So HCl and ammonia after reacting, this is a simple reaction ambayo inaonyesha hii hapa how the dense white film formed. So we are going to have the ammonium chloride as is shown there in our reaction. So that is how the hydrogen chloride gas take place in this chemical reaction. Another one is now chemical properties of hydrochloric acid. My student, tumeona kwamba hydrogen chloride gas ikidissolve kwenye maji ndio tunaenda kupata hydrochloric acid. Sasa tuone sifa za hydrochloric acid. Tuone chemical properties za hydrochloric acid. It reacts with the metal to produce metals, chloride and hydrogen gas, kwamba hii yenyewe ina react with metals kuzalisha metal chloride and hydrogen gas. So example, dilute hydrochloric acid react with zinc, calcium, magnesium and iron metals to form metal chloride and hydrogen gas, kwamba yenyewe hii hydrochloric acid ina tabia kureact with metals. Ina maana hapa tunarudi kwenye those positive charge, I mean those compound or element which are ready to lose the electron. So hii hydrochloric acid ina react na baadhi ya metals, then ikireact na hizo metal inaenda kuproduce the metal chloride, vile vile inaenda kuzalisha gesi ambayo ni hydrogen gas. Mfano mzuri tuangalie dilute hydrochloric acid ambayo inaenda kureact na zinc, magnesium, calcium as well as iron metal, ambapo tunaenda kupata the metal chloride na hiyo gesi ambayo ni hydrogen gas. Simply see the equation here. Here we have zinc metal. This is a metal and this is the hydrochloric acid solution. Imereact na hii metal, tumeenda kupata chloride of metal where we have going to have the zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas, as you see here in our demonstration of our reaction. Another is the calcium plus hydrochloric acid as usual. So the calcium is a metal element. So this metal element react with the hydrochloric acid solution, and finally we are going to have the metal chloride, and the metal chloride we are going to have here is calcium chloride, and finally we are producing the gas which is hydrogen gas. But also magnesium metal. Magnesium metal ina react na hydrochloric acid, tunaenda kupata the metal of chloride which is magnesium chloride, and also as well we are going to proceed to produce the gas which is the hydrogen gas. But also we have the iron metal. This is iron metal. It reacts with the HCl solution, and finally we are going to have the chloride of metal which is iron chloride as well as the hydrogen gas. Something to note here, my student, is the copper 2 sulfate used as a crystals, kwamba copper inatumika kama crystals, but also if no catalyst is used warm the mixture, kwamba kama hamna catalyst yote ambayo imetumika kwenye reaction zako, make sure una involve the reaction katika hot bath, just warm pasha kidogo. Now the cold diluted hydrochloric acid has no effect on the copper metal, kwamba kama tutatumia cold dilute hydrochloric acid haina effect yoyote kwenye copper metal. Another chemical property of hydrochloric acid is it reacts with the carbonate of more reactive metals to give a salt, kwamba yenyewe ina react with carbonate of more reactive metals kupata salt. For instance, we have the carbon dioxide gas and water. Example, carbonate of calcium and magnesium react with dilute hydrochloric acid to give carbonate of calcium, ambayo carbonate of calcium, this is salt now, and we are going to have the magnesium respectively, water and the carbon dioxide gas. This is a simple demonstration of reaction which show how the hydrochloric acid react with the carbonate of metals. So you can see this is calcium carbonate. It reacts with the hydrochloric acid. Then we are going to have the calcium chloride, we are going to have the carbon dioxide gas, but finally we are going to have the water molecule. The moistures are released or produced at the end as a product. Now this is magnesium carbonate. The same applied as you can see here, because this is another metal of carbonate. So this is the magnesium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid. We are going to have the magnesium chloride, calcium, carbon dioxide gas, as well as the water. Now my student, another chemical property of hydrochloric acid is dilute hydrochloric acid react with the some metal oxide in neutralization reaction to give salt and water as only product. Kwamba hydrochloric acid mwenyewe ana react na hizi some metals of oxide, na akireact na some metals of oxide anakwenda kufanya reaction, anakwenda kuproduce salt and water only. Na tunajua kwamba reaction ambayo ina produce salt and water only, we call it neutralization reaction. Mean that there is acid and base react together, and finally we are going to have the product of salt and water. So this is the example here. We have the calcium oxide plus hydrochloric acid. My student, sorry, here there is a arrow here. Kuna mshale hapa ambao una point kwamba hii ni reactant side, hii ni product side. Kuna error imetokea hapa wakati wa preparing the slide. So hapa naomba uelewe kwamba kuna mshale, kwamba tunachukua calcium oxide plus hydrochloric acid, tunaenda kupata calcium chloride which is salty, but also we are going to have the water molecule. And this one is yellow. This is chlorine, not one. Also, we have the magnesium oxide. This is metal oxide, and once it reacts with hydrochloric acid, we are going to have the same product which is salty and water. So the reaction involved here is neutralization reaction. So this is base, this is acid. Now, but it is dilute acid. Now we are going to have the salt of magnesium chloride, as well as we are going to have the water molecule. Another chemical property of hydrochloric acid is that the reaction of dilute hydrochloric acid with metal hydroxide is a neutralization reaction. Kwamba, okay, once we consider the sodium hydroxide with hydrochloric acid, also the neutralization reaction takes place. So we are going to have the same product. We are going to have the salty and water kama tulivyoona kwenye metal of oxide. For instance, here we have the sodium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid. Tunaenda kupata sodium chloride ambayo ni chumvi. My students, this is yellow. Sorry, kuna typing error zimefanyika. This is yellow. So this is sodium chloride ambayo ni salt, and this is commonly table salt ambayo tunatumia kule nyumbani. Plus this is water solution. My student, this mark the end of our session, but before I sum up our session, I would like to provide a simple task for you. As I have said that the task it tend to make you just, or it tend to remind you to have different trials after looking the session. Yes, utasikiliza session, utaelewa, utapata some of the concept, but at the end unatakiwa useto peke yako, ufanye majaribio ili uweze kuwa perfect katika concept ambayo unaisoma. The question is, by using chemical reaction, discuss the chemical properties of hydrochloric acid. My student, utatumia zile reaction, maybe utasema reaction fulani ya neutralization, maybe unachukua sodium hydroxide, unareact na dilute hydrochloric acid, unaenda unapata salty ya sodium chloride na solution ya water. So just show there kwamba inakuwa hivi na hivi, na unaonyeshea equation yake, reaction pale chini kwamba inatokea hii na hii na reaction yake ni hapo. Only that. So it is very easy and interesting. Thank you so much for watching. It is me, Madam Gracious. I wish to see any comment of different misunderstanding. Also, I would like to remind you to subscribe our channel, but not only subscribing. Try to share with your fellow the videos, the session series, so they can learn also. Thank you so much, my students. Have a nice moment. Have a nice time. Bye bye. See you in next session.